Nicole Scott here from Mobile Geeks, and today I'm going to be unboxing the Oppo N3. So this is a 5.5-inch smartphone from Oppo that is built for selfies. So there's a 16 megapixel shooter on the back, and then this is a motorized lens. When it's on, it flips around and allows you to take selfies on, well, with the main camera. So we're going to get into that in just a second with its sexy fingerprint reader. There's lots to love about this phone, actually. But let's check out what's inside the box. We have a SIM card popper. There's a couple of guides here. So you notice it has rapid charge. That means that it charges the 3000 milliampere battery really quickly, like 75% faster than your average. And to go along with that, there is a high volt charger here. So this is a 5 amp out. There's a micro USB cable here. We have some earbuds that come with extra tip sizes. These are pretty good earbuds. They're also the same ones that are on the R5, and they seem pretty nice. Then we have this, since it's a selfie phone, this is called the O-Click. So this allows you to take photos with the camera as well as control the rotation of it manually. There's a battery for that as well. So here we have the Oppo N3. It's a 5.5-inch smartphone with a 1920 by 1080p display. It's an IPS LCD. It's got a PPI of 403. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on. The power button over here on the side, and then we can take a look around. There's a micro USB port at the bottom. That's where we fit in the dual SIM. At the top we have the rotating camera that is motorized. On the back, fingerprint reader. The headphone jack's on the side. There's nothing at the top. Well, there's the camera at the top. But it's an interesting placement for the camera to be on the side over here. There's the volume rocker. Then we have the display. Already I'm impressed. It looks really good. So this is running Color OS, and so from the home screen you can just swipe in, or you can usually swipe over, but I guess that's when you set up the phone first. Under the hood we've got a Snapdragon 801 processor running at 2.3 gigahertz. And that's with 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigs of storage on the inside. It's interesting here at the bottom that there's a space for the speaker, but also I guess for a lanyard or for some sort of design aesthetic. 3000 milliampere battery, and it's capable of quick charge, which means that it charges faster than your average battery. And like I mentioned in the unboxing, the PSU is a high voltage one. The weight is 192 grams, and the thickness, well, that's 9.9 millimeters, so it's not that thin. But overall, I do like the weight and balance of the handset. Alright, so now that we're all signed in, we can see that this is Color OS. There's no app drawer. If we head into Tools, System Update, let's just see. Actually, I don't want to go to System Update. So there's our hardware buttons on the bottom there, which is pretty interesting. There's the O-Click app, but I wanted to go into Settings. There we go. So there's a fingerprint reader and the lock screen. Gestures in motion, so you can turn those, let's turn those on. Let's go home. Swipe up from the bottom. So then we can turn on the screen gestures, and then you can draw various ones. Turn the screen off, and that goes to the photos. So I mean, it's fairly simple to use. When we pull down the notification bar, we can see that there's a bunch of different options. I like that they have this end all, so you can just close all of your apps and free up some memory. Brightness controls right there. You can head on in to the settings. So let's check out the camera. So the motorized camera works by, you just kind of pull down or push up, and it rotates. You can hear the motor working. It's not that loud. Then you get around, flips over, and there I am. And when you're in selfie mode, you get all of these different things, like how all the ways I can be so much more beautiful. That's right. Did some duck face for you there. Real awesome. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it definitely works. So, if we want to go back up, we can just push up on the display, and there it goes. Now, what about the O click? So it controls the camera. So you push up, and it's going to flip back around, and around. Here we go. It's going. Just some ceiling, and then there's me. And down, and up, and then just press the button, click. Nice little remote control. So that was just an unboxing and a little quick hands-on showing you a few of the features of the Oppo N3. I'm your host, Nicole Scott, for Mobile Geeks.